Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all the honors, the praises, the glory belongs to my Lord and Savior. His name is Yahweh Ba'isham Yahushai, Bahasham, Waharakah Quadash. Honors to the apostles that are in the Holy Spirit, and to the hopeful elect across the globe, and to the few brothers and sisters that are listening and also learning in hopes of being saved within these last days. And I'm going to give you the truth. I promise to tell the truth and nothing but the truth, right? We got to stay safe. Brothers, we got to stay safe out here, because what's going on? You wouldn't even believe it, right? You wouldn't even believe it, what the things that are going on, the things that people do. You wouldn't even believe it. How it is, little old me, little old you, going about our day, minding our business. You wouldn't believe what's going on. But guess what? There's a time to speak, and there's a time to keep silence. Bro, you wouldn't believe what people do, bro. You wouldn't believe it. Covertly. We're going to let the scriptures come out. The moment you come into the truth of the Lord, the light, there's a bounty. Brothers have to be careful. This program, it's a bounty. So basically, there's a bounty on our heads in the spiritual realm. You ever heard of bounty hunters? Bro, there's a bounty on our heads. And I don't want to go into detail, but I believe that if we bring out the scriptures, it's going to come out. Right? It's going to come out. Right? The truth is going to come out. I ain't even going to fret. I'm just being patient. The truth will come out in due time. Just keep your head on the swivel. That's all we need to do. Just keep your head on the swivel. Right? Bro, not everybody's your friend. Not everybody is your friend. That's what I'm going to say. Not everybody is your friend. Just because someone smiles at you, they could have evil intent. This is real. That's what I'm going to say. There's bounty hunters. Brothers, you have to stay safe. You're living in, what do you call it now? There's, what do you call it? Thingy Britain now. Britain has become a military state. There's people covering shit up. Bro, it's psychological warfare on steroids. It's abuse. It's all of those things. They're fucked. That's what I got to say. Excuse my language. They're fucked. Because they're not coming up against me. They're coming up against the Lord. Here it is, they think they're coming up against man. They're fucked. Literally fucked. What are you going to do when the Lord comes back, bro? How you going to hide from him? They're fucked. And these people, they control it. They have power over the police as well. What are you going to do? Right? Let's go to Psalm 7. What are you going to do? This is verse 9. Oh, let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end. We want the wickedness of the wicked to come to an end, man. That's what we want. But establish the just. For the righteous God tests the hearts and minds. For my defense is of the heavenly Father, who saves the upright in heart. So he's going to save the upright. And who are the upright? The elect. Right? You got people running slave programs, slavery programs. You got people running that. Then you're thinking, well, who's running it? Well, it's not a so-called black person, is it? It's so-called, don't want to be racist. It's Edomites. They still see you as dogs, as shit. There's psychological programs that are being done. No touch, torture, no touch, bro. To try silence you. Speak the truth and speak nothing but the truth. And when I ride back, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to video everything as well, so you can see it for yourself. And I don't even need to speak. Those that have an eye to see, will see. Those that don't. If you knew what run this world, you'd probably want to go back to the spiritual realm. If you knew what run this world, bro, the wickedness it's an all-time high. This is Satanism. This is Satanism. Satan's coming at you. Brothers, there's a bounty. If you're being gang-stalked, there's a bounty on your head. Don't just let anyone get next to you. Right? Have you ever heard of bounty hunter? Bounty hunter, when there's a price put on your head. And this is done through government and military. Not just them. And construction workers. But you're thinking about who's involved. It's the people that you see watching you. They're involved. You gotta be safe, man. Stay safe out here. God is a judge, and God is angry with the wicked every day. So he's flipping angry. He's angry. You're probably thinking, bro, how could you get so much people involved? How? What's controlling this? How? The only way you can get them involved is if they're ready on the side of Satan. That's the only how. Or if you can convince them a lie. This is being done by phones. This is being done by phones. There's lies being spread as well. There's narratives. I'm telling you. The devil is a liar. That's his whole job. To steal, to kill, and to destroy. He's a liar. The people are being sent your way. They've been sent your way on purpose. To keep you with a low energy. They're harvesting of people. They're murdering people. They're murdering people. Inside, this is what they're doing. They're torturing people. Right? They're trying to set brothers up. This is what they're doing. This is what cults do. Can you get away from my bag? This is what cults do. Cults do that. You have death cults out here. You know that, right? These are the things that are happening. So you have to be aware. Don't just walk around silly, bro. Put a target on your back. The reason why there's a target on your back, because you're speaking the truth. This ain't our world. You got to understand that. Certain people are being moved around without them even realizing it. They're being moved around. Certain people are being watched without even realizing it. Wake up. This is the Matrix. Wake up. This is so real. They're speaking words over your life. They're trying to get you to come into agreement with the enemy. This is all happening. You're being watched, bro. People know what you're doing in your house. You're under surveillance by people that are not so, what's the word? Not so righteous. So here it is, you got a people that are into a lot of dirty stuff, but they're watching you. You're under surveillance. You understand? You're under surveillance. Everything you're doing within your home is getting reported. But let's not fret. We have to overcome evil. We have to overcome that. We're coming raw, we're coming rugged, we're coming raw. But my question is still, how are they able, listen, it's not just one sect. It's not just people see, who is it? Is it your government? They can use construction workers, they can use joggers, they can use school teachers, they can use whoever they want. Because we have an enemy. We have an adversary, right? And we have to fight the adversary. How? With the scriptures. You're not going to overcome him. No other way. Baba Kushar, you see it in their faces, man. They got that look, bro. They got that look. Like, bro, this is more deep. I'm not going to speak about certain things. But when the Lord reveals it, he will reveal it. But you'd be surprised what people agree with. That's what I'm going to say. You'd be so surprised. Right? And I told you about the abuse as well. How a lot of these people, guess what they do? They're fucking abusers, man. Going around abusing people and all that. But if you have the Lord with you, that can't work.
Yeah, baby.
That can't work if you have the Lord with you.
He won't bite.
I know. If you have the Lord with you, that ain't gonna work. Right? This is real. And I'm able to see all the tactics of the enemy. Right? Brothers, these are cults, bro. These are cults. You have to understand what's going on, bro. Right? Psychological warfare, bro. So hold on. If they could do this to a grown man, if they could do that to a grown man, what makes you think they can't do that to a child? Huh? If they can abuse, we're not talking about sexual abuse. If they can abuse a grown man, what makes you think they can't abuse a child? We gotta wake up and step back into reality now. Because they can easily. Big ass elephant in the room, and everybody acts so fucking stupid as well. Let's deal with reality, man. Let's stop messing about. Hello. Happy dog. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Let's stop messing about. Let's be real, Baba Kasha. Let's be real. Let's be real about this, Baba Kasha. And let's stop messing about. There's operations being run on brothers, bro, to destroy them completely. Don't ask me how. Please do not ask me how. How, when, I'm just going to be 100% with you. Someone, somewhere, I don't know how it started. Someone wanted me dead. Someone wanted me dead, bro. And they still do. Now, projection and what do you call it? Scapegoating. Someone wanted you to be someone wanted you dead. Still to this day. And I don't care what people say. They can say you're making it up. No, because I know what I go through on a daily basis. I know. So please don't come to me and talk rubbish. There was a price on my head, and there still is. If you can get all those people looking at one person, that's dangerous. They're trying to demonize brothers. We're going to go to Timothy's. They're trying to demonize brothers. And this is why we got to go into this. 1 Peter 5:8. Be sober, be vigilant, because the adversary, the devil, walks about like a roaring lion. This is why you can't be stupid when you're out here. You got to be looking around, not paranoid, looking around, because we have the devil that's in people, walks around looking whom he may devour. That means to destroy. So if he's looking in the lion kingdom, when they hunt, how do they hunt? They stoop down. They crouch. It tells you that in Psalms 10, we can go to that. They stoop down. They look. They don't pounce straight away. So that would show you, you could be watched for years. Nobody's really making a move on you until there's some type of vulnerability there. Then the lion pounces. That's why the devil's known as a lion, seeking whom he may devour. So they will look for the right time and the right moment. So that means someone somewhere had to have seen you. You see? Do you understand this? You would have had to be seen. I'm passionate about this, bro. I'm passionate. You would have had to be seen. You understand? Seeking whom he may devour, destroy. But it says resist him, steadfast in the faith. So we got to resist the enemy. How do you resist? You have to resist by the scriptures, man. You got to learn to say no as well. Resist the devil and he will flee. It says that. Baba Kisha. Resist the devil and he will flee. Right? He's even saying yes. Yeah, resist the devil. Yes. Resist the devil and he will flee. And you got these cult members. That's another part of this. You also got cult members. Satanic cult members as well. This is the truth. This is the truth. Now, who's controlling the cult members and all these other people? Who's controlling them? When I came out here, bro, everything was set in place. I don't want you to be negative, though. I don't want you to look at this thing negative. But we have to deal with reality. Brothers, we have an enemy. And the enemy's is working in a lot of people. We are being watched. We are being monitored. There's familiar spirits, witches, warlocks, people, the satanic kingdom. It's organized. Some of you are being sold at the market. Right? All these things are happening. Because the younger you are, the more higher your price is. The younger you are. This is business, by the way. Everything is business. Everything is a transaction. So you got to realize that. Okay, you got to everything is a transaction. Whatever you do, don't break. Do not break. Come too far. You've seen all the tactics. You know it. So you should be strong. I'm pumped up. Come on. I'm pumped up. Not many people can deal with this, bro. You have people having nervous breakdowns, committing suicide because of this. Because of this. This is a, this has always been here, brothers. It's called Satanism. It's called witchcraft. This has always been here. Before 2,000 years ago. It's always been here. This ain't nothing new. Right? It's psychological warfare on steroids. But you have to fight it. This is a part of the program. It's a part. Energy harvesting. Right? Drinking blood. Stand in the words. Use God's words, man. These people, they're not more powerful yet. Throw it in the bin. They use psychological tactics against us as well. They come outside the doors, they chuck shit in the bin, and they want you to see it. Basically, what they're trying to say is, oh yeah, what's the next one? Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Bro, so there is people that want you gone. Not just mentally, physically. We have an enemy. But it's not them, it's Satan that wants you gone because you're destroying his kingdom when you speak truth. So resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same sufferings I've experienced by your brotherhood in the world. We're all going through something. Some brothers more than others because of their rank. Because of their rank. We are not a victim, by the way. You're not a victim. They're trying to victimize you, demonize you. Which is very dangerous. So, brothers, you got to be smart out here. Be smart. Right? There's a bounty on our heads, bro. I've told you that. Right? There's things that are being set up when you go out to get you harmed, bro. So you got to ask yourself, well, hold on a minute. Then who is that? Who are these people reporting back to them? Who are they reporting back to? When you see all these cars driving, who's controlling them? Because someone's controlling them. They have to report back to someone. That's why you have to see the signs. You have to be able to see the signs, man. This is Psalms 10, right? 2. The wicked in his pride persecutes the poor. Let them be caught in the plots which they have devised. So the wicked persecute the poor. Let them be caught in the devices that they have imagined. Let them be caught. Right there, sir. Come on. Yeah, you look old school, man. You look old school. One of them old school fellas, bro. 57, mate. 57. Don't drink, don't smoke. Yeah, you look good for 57, mate. You look good, bro. Baba Kasha, Baba Kasha. So, well, listen, we're in that time, bro. We're in that time right now. Okay? It's real raw. Bro, this is raw. This is raw. And I have learned to keep silent about things and let things play its course. But that's a lot of eyes that are on us. That's a lot of eyes. Baba Kishar. A lot of eyes. That Tupac song. All eyes on me. All eyes on the elect, man. We got many eyes watching us, bro. It feels like Freemasonry. Yeah, get rid of it. Get rid of it. Well, you know. Right there, beautiful. Hello. Come and listen. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah, you with the brown hair. Baba Kishar. So this is real. You got people doing a lot of gestures as well, covert gestures as well to us, trying to get up in our heads. You over there, come and listen in the black coat. So this is really real. I can't describe it all. I can't fully describe it. I just know that I'm a spiritual man, right? And why would you have groups? Just asking. Why would you have groups following one person? Unless that person's come and listen. Okay, unless that person, she's a hottie, Barakasha. Unless there was something more going on. Why? What does this person know? What does this person know? Why would all these people be attracted to this one person that's just a so-called nobody that's useless? Huh? It makes you question things like, really? It makes you question. Then all they say, they go by your scripts, right? Gone. Yeah, yeah, gone. Done. It's like some robot type of program. I believe this is a program. This is some type of program. And I do believe, yeah, it's not just the army, because a lot of you saying the army, it's not, brothers. But guess what we need to do? Get in tune. We need to get in tune with the scriptures, man. Right? And we got to stay safe as well, because these people know where you live as well. They know where you live. They know your address. So we might as well go into we might we might as well go into exile. You know what I'm saying, bro? David had to go into exile. You know what I'm saying? If you got enough money, bro, just do that. Just do that. Because, bro, what dangerous is the kingdom of darkness? Some of you, this is because you might know something. It's different reasons. Some of you, family members. We will find out in due time. Why is this one person being what? Well, it's not just one person. This happens all over the world. But it's different. There's different reasons, right? Different reasons, right? So the Lord's going to reveal it all, but you need to put your trust in Him. And don't let this world bring you down. Why have you got the occult? The occult that's watching you as well. There has to be a reason for it. Which we know everything is of the Lord anyway. But I want answers. I want answers, man. And the Lord will give us those answers in due time. Right? Because this ain't normal. This ain't normal. I understand if you're playing a little game, but every day, that's not normal. This is why the suicide rate is up. Suicide rate. This is why there's more killings, because of what people do. Now, one say, well, do they know what they're doing? Do they know what they're doing? Yeah, they do. Yes, they do. Definitely. They do know what they're doing. They would have to. 50% of them know what they're doing. 50% of them don't know what they're doing. Why? Because they're under something that you call MK Ultra, which is a program where your brain is cracked and morphed into. It's done so you can fit into an agenda. That's why that's done. So 50% of people know what they're doing. The other 50 don't have a clue. They're just following orders, instructions, out of fear, because they don't want to be made an example out of. But if you really believe in the Lord, you won't be made an example out of. You have to have faith, man. Faith. Psalms 10. Let them be caught in the plots which they have devised. So I hope they get caught in the same plots they devise. You understand? Hold on a second. I hope they get caught. Yeah, I hope they get caught in the same plots they devise. I understand if someone's evil, if someone's really evil, that could be justified. Yeah, watch him. This person's, but that this no, because that light shines through. Evil people, wicked people should be watched. They should be watched. So what's going on here? You see, what's going on here? Not people that have a good mind towards the Lord, not them. You got it completely backwards. Completely, you got the game all messed up. All messed up. Right? For the wicked boasts of his heart's desire. He blesses the greedy and renounces the Lord. Blesses the greedy and renounces the Lord. See? You got people renouncing the Lord, Yahweh Shai, renouncing, you know. There's so much to think about. It's crazy. There's so much to think about. Right? But the corruption, just know the corruption is you're always going to have corruption, always. But the level of it is outstanding. Outstanding. What people are doing. Then when you bring out truth of the scriptures, then there's people that want to minimalize and call you mad because you're bringing out the truth. What part of the game is that? Here it is. You're producing. We're producing facts. We're producing facts. What part of the game is that? It's astounding. It's astounding. But that's why just stay in truth. Do not be moved. Be grounded. His ways are always prospering. Your judgments are afar, above out of his sight. It says it. As for his enemies, he snares at them. So this man snares at his enemies. You heard about Trump, right? You heard about Trump going into what? Venezuela. Not too many people are happy with that. The man just went into Venezuela. Yeah, I got the fuck. No. I know that they want me to do that though, because then they have me in the what? On meds, right? And I would. Yeah?
We're all on meds.
Well, I'm not. It's a garment.
Oh, what's it for?
It's basically our ancient apparel. Basically, I wouldn't. Well, my father's so-called Jamaican, but we are the Hebrews. You ever heard about the Hebrews, the Israelites? Hebrews. You ever heard about the Israelites?
Israelites. I like the Israelites. I like the song.
Israelites.
I'm half Jewish.
You're half
My
Jewish.
family's half Jewish.
Okay. All right.
What people don't realise
Yeah.
is the Jews run the world.
Yes, see.
Money wise.
She knows.
I know. They run all the bank. They run all the bankers.
Yeah.
They run everything. Don't believe that. People got to be very, very careful what they do against the Jews if they don't know.
Yeah, because
do you know what? I don't mind what you are.
Yeah.
I don't
As
care
long
what
as you
you
don't
are.
hurt anyone, it don't matter, does it?
I hear what you're saying.
Look, you do treat people how you want to be treated.
Oh yeah, and that's what the scripture says. Do unto others what you would done.
That's
what you
my
would want
dad
done to
always
you.
brought me
But
up
see
like
that
do unto
scripture?
others as
Yeah.
you
I was
like
brought
done
up
to
with the
yourself.
Bible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the
Right.
normal
The
Bible?
Quran.
Yeah, this is the apocrypha. This
The
is a part. This is the
Quran-
Bible.
The Quran
Yeah.
is not real.
Yeah, I know
Not
that.
real.
I know that.
The
This is
Quran.
the true word of Allah. This is the true word of God right here.
Yeah.
This is it. He is the
That's
word.
There's a guy. There was a guy on Facebook.
I haven't.
There's a guy on
One at a
Facebook.
time. What are you trying to do? You trying to bewitch me or something?
No,
One at a time. I can't listen to both
no.
of you.
There's a guy on Facebook, and he's walking along, and he met this guy, and he reckons he was an angel.
Okay.
The stuff that he was coming out with, and he said, "We don't give altars, they do."
Yeah.
And I believe that. I've seen an angel. I died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had a heart attack.
Oh no.
They told me we're going to give you the last rites.
Mhm.
He walked out the room.
Mhm.
All of a sudden there was a boy next to me. He said to me, I said, "Oh, he just told me I'm going to die."
Yeah.
He said, "You're not.
Yeah.
You're going to be okay."
Yeah. Careful with my phone, by the way. My
No.
phone's in the middle of it.
So I was in there they said I would be ill, desperately ill,
Yeah.
very, very ill for a month.
Uh-huh.
How long do you think it took me to get better?
3 months.
3 days. And I walked out of the hospital.
So what did you say?
I sat
did you
and
say
did my
in
spiritual
Hebrew?
bit.
We're Hebrews.
What
Hebrew.
No, we are Hebrews.
That's Jewish.
Just Hebrews.
Hebrews, yeah.
But
Israelites.
that is like at the beginning.
But you know what? Let me tell you this. All right.
Go on, I'm interested.
Those that are in
Is he
Stamford Hill.
recording us?
Can you
No,
stop
I'm not.
interrupting?
I want to get my
Stop
photograph
no,
in. I want to get my photograph in.
Stop
Oh,
it.
you
Stop
wanna be on
interrupting.
camera?
No,
No, it's just a voice. Right,
listen, you.
right.
I'm
Now
trying
I'll
to-
say this.
Listen, I wanna
Let me
listen to
finish
what
up.
you're
Why would you
saying.
let me speak at least?
She don't let you speak. Islam. Go on.
No, both of you are.
Yeah, both. Yeah,
You've
go
got
on.
husbands.
No.
Husband, no, so no, nowhere now. You feel me?
We don't want.
I was just messing about.
We have no lack of them, but we don't want.
Why not?
No, she's different to me. They're different.
You so both of you don't have husbands?
No,
Is there a
we're
reason
totally
why?
different.
What's the reason why?
I've got 3 sons, so I know what they're like.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yes,
Men
you've been
can't,
married.
men can't be faithful, can they?
Yeah?
Not really.
It depends, innit? I don't know what men you're.
Well, I had a husband,
Yeah.
but he was violent, so I
Oh,
got
no.
divorced, and
Sorry
I
to
don't
hear
like that.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear.
And then I just carried working and
Yeah.
looking after my daughter.
Mhm.
I met a couple along the way, not
Yeah.
many,
Yeah.
handful, over 40 odd years, but they're all like,
It's the same to you.
they're all like, they just want to mess about with other women
Okay.
without you knowing, or they might be married and you don't know they're married.
Yeah, but
that
you just
sort of-
need to look for the right type. I'm sure there is the right type
Yeah,
there for you.
I'm an empath. You know what that means?
Oh, I'm one of them as well.
And that's
yeah.
why you attract narcissists.
Oh no.
And now I know what a narcissist
Uh-oh.
is, but you can't see them by looking at them, can you?
So where'd you come
Or can
from?
you?
Yes, you can. You can feel them
Yeah, you feel
because
people, I know people.
narcissists are they're energetic. And let me tell you straight,
Extroverts, they are usually.
they're I want to be 100%. Narcissism
Yeah.
that's rooted in. You ever heard of Jezebel?
Jezebels.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
I've
in the Bible. Jezebel, Elijah,
Right. Yeah, I've
Elijah.
heard
We've
of
been a bit
that.
of a Jezebel, though, haven't we?
Jezebel.
She's talking to herself.
Jezebel is on. She's about control, manipulation,
Yeah.
witchcraft, and attention. So this narcissistic spirit, it's a demon.
It
So
is,
that
it
person
is.
that's being used, that person is a host, and they need another host to.
To feed off of.
It's leeching.
Yeah.
It's very
I've
very
attracted
dangerous.
a lot of them.
But they can harm you without really even touching you.
Yeah, it's very bad
Surely
for
you
your
can
mind.
read these people. I can read
Yeah,
people.
because I'm living on this.
Who?
Yeah, I've been, but it's not. I think some people have brought up with them.
You get names.
Neighbours.
I've been brought up with a narcissistic situation.
Yeah.
And if you get, and it can, that's what happens to them. They live
Mhm.
with one or other of their parents.
Yeah.
Who's one's the narcissist and the other one's the what they call
Can
it.
we go?
I just want
No,
to
don't
finish
go.
talking
Yeah, I've got a
about
few
this.
scriptures for you.
And that's what. And then if you stay with that person,
Yeah.
your children are then affected. That's why if you've got violence or narcissism, you've got to leave. You can't stay there because if you've got kids, you can't bring them into that
Environment.
Yeah,
environment.
but they do.
Because they pick up on them
You know.
and they start acting like.
So do you live locally?
No, I'm currently in the borough of Lewisham.
Oh, Lewisham, I know.
Lewisham, Mum.
I know Lewisham, yeah.
So can I tell you a story? Right.
I've got something for you now. Before you start
Yeah,
talking
go
about
on
this,
then.
John 10 and 10. It says the thief does not come except to steal and to kill and to destroy. So the narcissists,
Yeah, but you don't get
I
involved with them,
100%
do you?
agree with
they
you.
kill
They
and
only come
destroy.
to
So
use
do
and
you,
abuse.
do you,
Use and abuse.
But you know why they come to you? Because you're powerful.
yeah,
Because you're strong. They don't go for people like them because
That's
they know their time.
that's right.
So they go for those that are strong-minded,
Yes.
strong-willed.
Yes.
Because that's the biggest. This is currency. The energy. Energy is the new currency now.
Don't you
Feed off
feel-
your energy,
Don't you feel when I meet somebody,
Yeah.
could be a man or woman, I can, excuse my language,
Yeah.
if you will read them, and I know what they've only got to say a few things to
Mhm.
me, and I know exactly what they're made of. I know I'll have it. So
Thing
can I
is-
tell? Can I just
Let me
say-
finish this off
No,
though.
just let me tell you
And to
this.
destroy I've come that they may know, because no disrespect, but I'm teaching in it and I want the word to come out more. The
Yes.
scripture says let the word be free flow, right? So we gotta let this word flow out.
Yes.
So let me get this out.
Yeah, cool.
I've come that they might have life and then they might have it more abundantly. So the narcissist, the devil, doesn't want you to have life. He wants you to be depressed and in a sunken place. Because from what I've seen,
They're jealous.
Of course.
yeah, what I've experienced, they're very jealous
Yes.
and they're very cruel.
Yes.
These people like to harm animals as well. I've noticed that. They love
Of
harming
course they do,
animals.
because they can't harm. They're cowards.
And they do it in secret. So if they can harm you in secret, they will. Very, very dangerous. But what you got to understand, there is a spirit using them. It overtakes
There's
because
no
they're not
hope
strong.
for them, is there?
There's no hope for them. No, I say there's always hope. There's always hope.
I believe
No,
there's always
don't
hope,
give
but
up there.
I can read people to a degree.
Yeah.
But with me, I see it in their soul.
Yeah.
They're all
But
right.
I make excuses for them, and I
Yeah.
feel.
I don't make
I feel
excuses
for
for
'em.
anybody.
Do you understand that?
Do you know
Are
what?
you into it? Can I
understand
ask
that?
you? Are you into witchcraft?
No, but do you understand that?
Witchcraft
Or
can
you
be
feel like,
anything.
oh, they're sad and they're damaged. They're
Yeah.
damaged, you know.
That's what I was just
So
going
you
to
want
tell
to be a
you.
helper. You want to help people.
Yeah, but that's what they feed. That's what they feed upon you being an empath.
That's right.
Oh,
But that's
come
why,
on,
you know what?
that.
You know what we gotta
that.
do? That's why there's a balance. With me, there's a balance now. I've learned through that. That's a mistake. The scriptures cast not your pearls before swine. Cast not your give not which is holy unto the dogs, and cast not which is holy unto
Can I
what?
ask you something?
Swine. Because they will trample under their feet
Yes.
and render you what you just taught them, they're gonna throw it back to you.
Yeah.
So I have to be very specific on who I'm trying to heal, which is not me, it's the Lord, but who you're giving this word to.
Yeah,
So
that's
why
right.
do you
Can't give it
think
to
you've been
everyone.
sent down here again?
Why? Well,
Just found out.
to teach this word.
Yeah.
What's the whole
That's good.
duty of
So,
man?
did you belong to a particular church?
No, I don't, man.
I don't know. I don't.
Can I just
A
ask you?
friend of
Can I
mine,
just
she
tell you
goes to Born
something?
Again Christians at,
Is it?
Westbourne Avenue.
Stop
you know?
looking at that Bible. You
You know
should
where
know
West
why
Stop
you're
looking at
here.
that Bible.
You should know
Who's
why.
talking through you?
Before I go on,
Who's
tell you
talking through
something.
you, Baba Kisha?
My family,
Yeah.
we come from Worth. Yeah? Worth.
That's southeast London,
Yes.
next to Peckham.
Yes. Now, the first black families that came in,
Yeah.
my mum took them in. Yes?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
They were fabulous.
Yeah.
Everybody else, like, why do you want to do that?
Uh-huh.
They were fabulous. And since then, I love black people. It's the white people I don't like.
No, you can't say that about you don't like someone from what colour
Yes,
they
but
are.
people, no,
It's about what's
precisely.
inside them.
Yeah, that's it. The
Precisely.
Lord
That's
said
what-
that in Samuel's.
Yes.
Look not on him. Remember
Precisely.
when David was
Not the
picked?
colour of the skin.
Remember when
No.
David was picked? He said, "Look not on the brothers, because I have refused them. Don't look on the what, the outward, but the Lord looks in the inward.
Inwards.
What's inside? That's all that
What's
matters."
inside people?
But some are very clever that they make out they're nice
Yeah.
to get you to draw you
To
in.
draw
We
you
should
in.
know. We've had a few around us.
Is
You
it?
know, and they try to fool you with that. But there's always little sides.
Yeah.
That's it. And I just think maybe they'll change, but invariably they
They
don't.
change. They're born.
But their
They all come.
karma
You know,
gets
they
them
all
in
come
the end.
through, June. They've all had to
I've
come back
seen-
here
I've
and
seen
learn.
them get their karma.
Yeah, remember,
Without me doing
Yeah.
anything, I don't do nothing,
Yeah.
but I've seen it happen.
I don't. You know, I don't call it karma. I call it justice.
Well, yeah, so,
It's justice.
Yeah.
Because the scripture says, Galatians 6 and 7, whatever a man sows, that he's going to reap.
Yeah.
So that's why I always try to put out positive energy into the world, because that's what's going to come back.
I like
I
talking
don't
to
think.
you.
I
Do you?
don't think
Yeah.
God.
Do you really?
I don't think
Yeah, I
God
do.
judges us. I think you know. You have to go up there, yeah, and you have to say, no, you now got to go back, and you've
No.
got to
I don't
learn.
want to come
No, that's
back.
rubbish.
No, it's not.
Do you want
It
to
is,
come
because
back?
I've got
it's
it
not.
here.
No.
Yeah, because, I do want it.
You're
Yeah.
rude.
That's
Oh,
why
do
I'm
you think
doing this.
people get away with
Do you
everything
think that we
then?
might learn by
People
our
get away with
mistakes?
things. Why? Because there's a lot of corruption, so people can do all this wicked stuff.
It's getting worse though, isn't it? Getting worse.
Yeah, but look at the scandals. This is what I've been talking about. Look
Yeah.
at with the Epstein.
Yes.
Look at that.
Yes.
And guess what? That's why aren't they speaking about that as much as they used to? Because too many people will be indicted. If they fully go into it,
yes.
too many names will come out.
Yes.
And not just names in US, in the UK.
Oh, God, do we know about that?
Before I
Yeah.
go,
A friend
there
of
was a
mine-
lady. There's a
No,
lady
not-
in
I've got
Parliament.
something.
It's all over the world.
I've got something. This is
No,
Psalm
no, no.
32 and 1.
A lady and man.
Blessed is he whose transgression is forgiven, whose sin is covered. Blessed is the man whom the Lord does not impute iniquity. So the men are here today that have been, what's the word, their sin has been covered right now, this morning. They're not going to need to go up there to find out. Because then it wouldn't say, blessed is he whose transgression is forgiven. And his sin is what? Covered, right? Blessed is the man who the Lord does not impute iniquity, in whose spirit is no deceit.
So did you vote
Deceit.
Labour?
No, not deceit. Deceit.
Deceit.
Deceit. Yeah. Not
So
deceit.
did you vote Labour?
What is it with you and death?
Did you vote Labour? Did you vote Labour?
Why would I? Did you?
Years ago when I was about 18, I think.
Oh, God.
And
Yeah,
I
I
went to one meeting
I
and then
wanna
I
ask
thought
you something.
these people are crazy.
Yeah, I want to ask you. You don't wonder who got you that jacket?
Got me what?
Get this jacket.
She found it.
This jacket,
Yeah, you
I
found
bought it about 20 odd years ago in the shop.
Why?
Oh, it keeps me warm.
It reminds you of the leopard skin.
I like that.
You like the leopards?
Go to the House of Parliament.
Oh, no,
When you go home,
You ain't got a husband. I've got my phone. You got a phone? You take that my number.
we don't want to.
Yeah, you ain't got a husband, have you? You can take that my number.
Take your number.
Yeah, if you want. I'll take yours.
What's that?
No, I'm not. Well, you don't need to. I'm young, innit? If you, my phone's here, innit?
Can I tell you something before you go?
If you want to get acquainted, have a quick shot.
Will you go when you go on the internet?
Mhm.
All these good people in Parliament. Look at Theresa May
No.
and Philip. They're drug dealers in Parliament.
It's on camera. Man.
What?
It's on camera. What you're saying?
Good.
They're
Yeah,
drug
they got.
dealers.
Yeah, she sells. Now she sells it. Now my son's about to become an MP, dear.
Is it?
Yes. He's supposed to
Okay.
have been the MP
Tell all
here.
the secrets.
Supposed to have been the MP here. But no, it's a hide.
Yeah.
but he turned it down because Labour Conservative has had enough.
Yeah. Guess what? I got news for you. They're both
They're
the
both
same
as
thing.
bad as one.
And
Pepsi,
Starmer, I know Starmer.
Pepsi, Coke.
I know Starmer.
Personally.
Yes, I worked for him. My
Wow.
James has just
I
met
actually
him.
quite like
Wow.
Ben Habby. I met him.
Ben happy.
Yeah, he's Advanced UK.
Ben
He was with Reform. She don't like him,
I don't
but
know.
I've met him when I was,
I don't actually like anybody who wants to be in bloody power.
How is another thing? Hold on.
and I like.
Politics is like Pepsi and Coke. It's the same company.
Yes.
It's the same. It's owned by the same people.
How do you know when they're lying? The lips move.
Yeah. Well, their lips.
They know when they're lying. Every time they open their mouth, they're lying.
Do you not realise that we keep them? We keep them, and they all come out
Yeah.
rich.
Yeah, because guess what? They come in. It's a formula. You do A, B, and C, and you're gonna get this much. So they're paid to lie. What do you say every month? Oh, we're gonna fix the roads. We're gonna do this. We're gonna change this. That's.
But then again, you've got the civil servants that run the country. They might have good intentions to
Civil
start with, but they
servants.
all get corrupted, don't they?
Heavy. I love that you said that as well. And who are these civil servants? They're what?
Working for the
Ex-army,
government.
right?
Huh?
When you say civil servants, who are they? Ex-army?
No,
No.
Oh.
Civil
they're
servants
just people
are in
go
the
up for a
offices.
job in the
At
offices.
Westminster,
Oh.
the
They
ones
should
that
be
sit in the
taken out.
offices
They're vile. They're
doing the job
disgusting.
and
Yeah.
the paperwork.
Yeah.
They're the ones that run the show. Not the
It is disgusting.
My
They
friend, I'm
might
not
have
going
good
to.
intentions.
My
but-
friend, I'm not going to tell you
Yeah.
who he was, what he did, but he was quite big.
Yeah.
He gave the job up. It was to do with police.
Mhm.
He gave his job up and he went into the civil service.
Yeah.
He lives in Chislehurst. I dropped down there the other day and I said, "How's it going?" And he went, "Civil service should be gone. They're the ones. They're the ones that give all the
thing
rules
is
out."
that, I don't know whether you work or whatever, but or did work.
I
or
know I
whatever.
do work.
It's
Yeah, I do work.
irrelevant.
I work for myself.
But
Yeah.
what do you do?
I work for myself. I'm a trader.
Trainer.
Would you trade that?
Trader. That's
Oh,
good.
what do you trade in?
Stocks.
Good on you.
Stocks.
I ain't got the brain for that. I used
Gold.
to work in a bank.
You don't
when I
need
was
to.
young.
Oh,
You don't
gold,
need to.
money
You
in
just need
gold.
to be
Yeah.
able to know how to trade, know
Money in
stocks.
gold now.
Yeah,
All
that's
the
what's
gold
in
I've
gold.
thrown away, June. All the
yeah. I've got some
gold
nice
I
gold.
had.
I've
Oh
got
my
some nice
God.
gold. I've got some nice gold if you want.
No, I don't need gold. I sold mine to pay for some double glazing ages ago. I ran out of money.
Oh, good stuff.
comes
So
out.
what was,
When I was earning, I did buy gold.
Yeah.
Like years ago.
but you know what? What you gotta understand, this world is, we're living in Satan's world. This current world.
Yes.
Remember, the Messiah was tempted in Matthew 4, right? He said, I will give you all these things if you will bow down and worship me. So
Can't
that
be
was the
bought.
enemy.
I can't be bought.
you can't be
No,
bought. See,
I
that's the
can't be
mentality
bought.
to have. Same
I
here.
can't be bought.
So therefore, if you can't be bought, that means he's going to come after you, and he's going to see you as an enemy, and he's going to get very angry at you.
Good, let him get angry.
The thing
I know how
is,
to
it's like
fight him.
a friend of mine. We are into politics, but none of that lot. We genuinely would do. And I said to her, like, I won't go into it if I was you because your health's not good, and they will kill you because the stress that you get trying to do the right thing with people that don't want to do the right thing. There's not enough decent people around, is there?
No, there's not. That's why the decent people, they do get killed.
20%
People are
are all right,
confused.
apparently.
So they say.
About 20%. But
So they say.
I just think the world is different to what it was when I was growing up,
Yeah.
and it certainly is when you were growing up,
Yeah.
because we grew up in different decades.
Uh,
And I think I was lucky when I grew up and where I lived, and I had good parents. But then you get infiltrators coming in, and they just ruin things.
yeah, they can.
Oh yeah, but you don't
Families get
allow
divided
them.
as well.
Yep.
And that can happen. And sometimes some families, they also sell their sons and their daughters
I
off.
know,
This can happen.
I know.
And
Right, what's
now
your name?
my name is Karab.
Harab. I'm glad I met
Well,
you.
you want to
but-
watch into the
No, but I'm
Alright.
going to sod off now. My walk. It's lovely to have met
Are
him,
you
but
two,
I'm
are you
going.
related? Just
No.
friends.
We may have been in
I'm
another
a
life.
carer.
No. Do you know you've got loads of lives?
Loads of life.
Loads of life. You come here lots and lots of times. Did you not know that?
No, I do know that, because guess what? Resurrection's in the Bible. Yeah, we've been
Right.
there before. But it's
I've
like,
been
what,
there
what,
before.
what was you doing when back then? Because
Oh,
the
you was
prophets,
only young.
I must have done
the
something
prophets,
bad.
the prophets are subject to the prophets. The spirit of the prophets are subject to the prophets. If you were wicked back then, you're gonna come back and be wicked now. If you were a prophet, you're gonna come back and
You've
be
got to
wicked.
keep coming back to do the right thing. I reckon.
Yes, you have.
No, you don't.
You do.
People, some people choose not to come back. What about people that go to clairvoyance and
What's
that?
clairvoyant?
You know, people that go to
Tells you your fortune.
fortune tellers.
Oh no.
Well, God gave them that gift.
Oh, we're not supposed to.
You're
not
not
Oh, yeah.
supposed to go to
Not
it.
supposed to
you
go
know,
to fortune
God gave
tellers.
them that
you,
gift.
you
'cause
know
that is
yourself.
precious
Fortune telling.
It's
Oh,
wicked.
Guess what that
It's
is?
against the
That's
teachings.
illegally.
It's
Let me
against-
tell you about that. That's illegally. You're accessing the spiritual realm
They're not supposed to do
illegally.
that. They're not
And the
supposed
scripture says, you shall not seek a diviner, nor seek familiar spirits.
That's right.
So that's familiar spirits, and they're familiar with certain things. But now, do they know everything? They might say, well, you lived at this number and you knew this person. But where are they getting that from?
The evil spirit. It comes to trick you.
Yeah.
To think that, so you think that you believe and you keep going back for more because they'll give you a little bit of knowledge
Oh
and then
my
you're,
God.
then
No,
you're
but
hooked.
how about if
Yeah.
And it's better if
how
you
about
use
if
your
you
own
see things and you don't
intuition.
have to see
You know,
things?
you get some people have got intuition.
Yeah.
They know what's going to go on, don't
Yeah.
How about if you see things
That's
and
heavy.
you don't even know if you've got the gift, but you see things?
What
What
do
is
you mean?
that?
No, but if you see things, what are
Yeah.
you talking about? The reason why you can see things because the Lord's given you the eyes to see. Matthew
Yes.
13, right?
Yeah.
I've given you eyes to see, and they do not have it. So not everybody has that.
they?
And what you were saying, check this out, Isaiah 8 and 19. And when they shall say to you, seek those who are mediums, a medium is a witch.
Not really.
No, it is
Spiritual.
actually.
No, it is a witch. Mediums goes into spiritualist,
Yeah.
witchcraft.
Yeah.
It's all the same thing. It's all based on idolatry.
Yeah, but it's the same thing. If you see things,
No.
I've seen things.
It's not the same, Joe. It's not
It is the same.
You know, let me tell you what
That's
they
why
can't
they
do.
can't.
Let
They
me tell you
see
something they
things.
can't do. The difference between the witches and the prophets, they can't prophesy. Witches,
Witches can't profit.
they can't prophesy.
No.
They can tell you about things, what you were doing, right? They say what you were doing. Obviously, she's just being facetious. They try and get into your head as well. Sure. But all they can do is tell you about certain things you've done. How do they know? Because they were there when we were in sin. So they know certain things. Because when we were committing sin,
That's a medium you're talking about.
yeah, the familiar spirits,
Because
they were
she's talking to the spirit.
the spirit, right?
And they were around us.
Yeah,
So
when we
they
were
know us.
yeah, when we were doing sin.
Yeah.
But once you come out of that, and that's why what you said to change, once you change, once you become a new man, them spirits no longer have that same access anymore, but they can tell you the things you were doing.
But the profit's a different thing altogether.
Yeah,
They
100%.
can sort of. It's like years ago. I said about like you've got a lot of feral kids now, haven't you? See, I believe in the family unit, and I believe in the mother not having to go to work when the kids are small, because when you give that child to a nursery and they've got all these so many kids and not enough, they need one-to-one.
Yeah,
when they're little.
Definitely.
That bonding and that love,
Yeah.
and the kids are not getting the love.
No, they're not.
And some women haven't got a lot of love for their
they're
kids
not.
anyway, but the majority of women have got the maternal instinct, so they love that child, and then that love that you give that child will then have love in them to give to others. But if they don't get that love from the mum, they're not going to give it to no one.
Exactly.
And that's why I like Ben, because I spoke to him about all this and he agrees with me about the family unit being important, but it doesn't mean you're exclusive. But if you haven't got love in your family, how are you going to learn what love is? It's going to be harder for you.
I know you can.
You can through that.
What is love? That you keep my commandments.
It's in there.
It's in here.
It's in there.
This is very sort of
I haven't
how
read
love
it.
ain't that funny feeling you feel in your stomach. Love is through the scriptures.
It's in there.
Yeah.
But that was put into me when I was young, because my dad was like you say, do unto others as you like to yourself, and we're decent people. But then the mum was a little bit different, because they went through a different era, because my mum was sent away in the war to be out of town into, you know, when they were sent for what they call it, I forgot the name of it, when they were sent to live with other people, down the coast, Wales, or wherever, up north, and they were ill treated by these people. I forget what they call it, when they're sent to live somewhere else away from London, up north, or wherever, and they was ill treated because the people that they were sent to live with to make sure they were safe didn't want them. And they, not all of them were like that, but my mum had a sister and two brothers, and the man, or the woman that was living with, they ill treated them. you know. So that would have damaged them at an early
Oh yeah,
age.
definitely. Yeah.
So that gives them a different slant on life. Whereas if you stay with a loving family, you think everyone's the same. And that was what I did. I stayed within my loving family.
Yeah.
And that's where you're not advanced, because you've got to find a hard way that not everyone's the same. So when you go out into the big wide world,
Yeah.
you find out what it's really like.
Yeah.
And like you say, the devil is out there.
Definitely. Yes.
Anyway, it's really lovely talking to you. And we're going to have a walk round, and we're probably going to end up having a coffee over the thingy. So if you come over there, I'll buy you a drink,
You know what?
coffee or a cup of tea or
So
something.
you don't want to take my
No, not really.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Well, what am I going to say?
What do you mean?
What am I going to say?
What do you mean? What you say?
What am I going
You
to
can
say?
be cordial, innit? I don't know.
Huh?
It's not no-
No,
Men,
get in trouble.
men and women can be friends. Why
Yeah,
you
we
ain't-
can be friends.
Yeah, you ain't got no husband.
No,
That's what I'm
that's
saying.
right. Why don't we have a coffee or a cup of tea over at the stables in about time it takes us to walk round there, about half an hour, when you
Half an
finish
hour,
what you're doing here, yeah? You know the stables? We go and sit outside and have a cup of tea out there.
Too much paparazzi. I need to just do this lesson.
Paparazzi.
Yeah, I got a lot of paparazzi. I got a lot of people watching me
Oh,
because I'm creating all that content in it. You get there's a lot of eyes on me, basically.
Yeah, you're a nice man.
Yeah,
you
you
take
too.
care.
I may ask you something.
What's that?
Yeah, what's my energy like?
Positive.
Yeah, I notice that. A lot of people say that.
Positive
Yeah,
energy.
it's positive energy. Because I'm noticing this world a lot. There's a the thing about
That's what it is. You're wearing that thing,
Oh,
and that
you
makes
think
you look
it's-
a bit like not everyone will think to speak to you because you've got this garment on. They don't understand what it's all about.
Yeah.
Whereas me, I go,
Okay. Yeah.
what's that for?
Yeah. Yeah. You know what?
Because
Yeah.
I'm interested, but not everyone is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what? It could be this.
So
Yeah,
that could put people off from
yeah.
talking
They
to
probably
you.
think it's Islam or something.
Something like that.
But
yeah.
Islam is being promoted here. That's another thing. Islam's being promoted.
It's not the.
Christianity is being demonized, and Islam's being promoted.
It shouldn't be, should it? But it's not as much the Islam, it's to do with the extremism in it, with the chopping the heads off and stabbing people and all that.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Don't
very,
want all that violence, do we?
that's extreme.
So you're the
Oh, what
and what's the name of
the
yours?
Hebrews?
Hebrews.
Yeah,
you're the
why do you want my
Hebrews.
channel?
The
Well,
Israelites.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna both give you my channel. You don't go on YouTube or nothing, do
I
you?
do go on YouTube. Give me your channel.
Yeah,
I'll have your channel.
it's Kingdom of Heaven is at hand.
Kingdom of
Let me
Heaven.
pause this because I don't want the people to listen. And
Right.